Everybody sing.
Sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. We sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings.
Everybody sing.
Sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. We sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings.
Everybody sing.
Sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. We sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings.
Everybody sing.
Sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. We sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings.
Everybody sing.
Sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. We sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings.
Everybody sing.
Sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. We sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings.
Everybody sing.
Sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. We sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings.
Everybody sing.
Sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. We sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings.
Everybody sing.
Sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. We sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings.
Everybody sing.
Sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. We sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings.
Everybody sing.
Sing praises to our King, for He is the King of Kings. We sing praises to our King, for
Zara Grace, I see you. What's up, Zara Grace? God bless you. Don't worry if you couldn't be able to come around because they're late. I'm going to try to do my lives earlier, at least on Must Side Fridays. So don't worry, Zara. God bless you. I appreciate you being here. What's up to you all on TikTok and on YouTube? So I hope you guys are doing well. Hopefully you guys had a wonderful week. Hopefully you guys are blessed and highly favored. You know what I mean? Hopefully you guys are doing all right. So, today's topic is, as you can see, Rayhan, what's the word, man? What's good, Brick Bro? How you doing? And again, to y'all on y'all on YouTube. To y'all on YouTube. Hopefully y'all doing all right? It's your boy Bible Lover. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back again with another live stream. And today's live stream is a little earlier because that's what I want to be doing. If you're on YouTube, you guys see the link. You can join up if you disagree. If you're on TikTok, you can click that button. God bless you, Zara Grace. Thank you for joining. Y'all see the topic above my head on TikTok, and y'all see the topic on the bottom right on YouTube. Paul. The Apostle Paul. Can you imagine that? That must be preposterous to some Muslims. The Apostle Paul is greater than Muhammad. There's no debate. There's no contest. There's no rather. There's no if, and, or but. The Apostle Paul is greater than the Prophet Muhammad. And that is the truth. So, this live is for any and everybody. If someone disagrees with the topic of tonight's live stream, you have more than every right to click this guest button on the bottom right of my screen and join the stage. And tell me, why do you disagree? Why do you think Muhammad is greater than the Apostle Paul? Because I am very well ready to tell you why he's not. I'm able to tell you why Paul is a greater moral example than Muhammad, why Paul is a true apostle, why Paul is a true messenger of God, why Muhammad's career, why Muhammad's whole shtick falls apart, falls flat on its face, because Muhammad, unlike Paul, is a false messenger, a horrible moral example, and Muhammad is fake, a fake prophet. First guest. Went disconnect, didn't connect. Alright, y'all see there's 4 invite buttons on the right side of my screen. So if any of y'all disagree, y'all can join and tell me why. God bless you, Zara. I didn't do that. Join back up. You can join. I don't know why you disconnected. Damn FC. That's the name, right? Damn CFC. I didn't kick you off. So join back, Damn CFC. I don't know why you disconnected. Request canceled? Why are you guys requesting and then canceling your request? SK, I saw you requested. Join back up. Damn CFC, join. Click the link. Click the invite button. Let's talk. You disconnected when I let you up. Damn CFC, SK, Landon. All four of you guys. If you guys disagree with any topic, join the stage. I delude myself. Well, game over. I'm inviting you to the stage. Tell me how. If y'all disagree, this live is for you. Except I can't. Damn CFC, I don't see you requesting, so I can't accept. I don't see you requesting. Let me accept this guy. Hello.
What's up, man?
What's up? How are you doing?
Good, you?
I'm good. What's your religious background?
Islamic, man. I'm Islamic.
All right, man. My topic is Paul is greater than Muhammad. What you think about that?
My question would be, okay, how many people follow Paul?
A bunch of the world. Paul's an apostle of Christ. So if you're a Christian, you accept Paul as a true messenger.
I'm sorry. How many people follow? Of course, we follow the prophet, right? Like, who was the prophets of the Bible, right? It's Jesus, right?
Jesus is God in the Bible. Jesus is God in the Bible.
I mean, people also see him as a prophet in the Bible, right? Or
Yeah, he's.
I mean the messenger, right? Or
Yeah, so Paul is followed because it's not that we follow Paul, but we follow Jesus, and Paul's an apostle of Jesus, right? So, yeah, but here, Arslan, I'll tell you why I say Paul is greater than Muhammad. My reason for saying that is because I believe the apostle Paul is a greater moral example than the prophet Muhammad. For example, Arslan, let me ask you a simple and straightforward question. Do you think it's okay for grown men to have sexual relations with children?
no, of course not.
All right. The apostle Paul agrees. The problem is, you've probably heard it before. In the hadiths, it says that Muhammad slept with Aisha when she was 9, which would be when she was a child.
Do you know how? You know how timeline works, right? I mean, how people develop.
Yeah, scientifically, you're a woman at puberty. Your body is ready. Your body is ready to have sex. Go ahead.
Thing, right? How old are you right now? You look 26.
I'm 18.
Okay, anyhow. Well, 30-year-olds from now are very different from 30-year-olds in the 2000s, and
Cool.
talking about.
Arslan, I want to be specific though. Was there any point in time where it was okay for a grown man to have relations with a child? Was there any point in time where that was morally acceptable?
Of course, in the Arabian Peninsula, it was actually a normal thing. Actually.
So no. I understand normalcy, but I'm asking about morally acceptable. Like, for example, Arslan, you would agree that back in the ancient time, back 200 years ago, slavery was a thing that was common. You'd agree with that, right?
It's also encouraged by the Bible, though.
Arslan, please deal with what I'm saying. You agree that slavery was something that was common back then, right?
I get what you mean, but it's something in the Bible.
Arslan, could you answer me? Like, you agree that slavery was a common thing 200 years ago, right?
Not by the Muslims.
I'm just in the U.S. Was slavery a common thing 200 years ago? Yes or no?
Yes, in the U.S.
All right, but slavery is morally unacceptable, right?
But
Arslan, just answer me Answer me straight up.
Did you hear what I've said? Yes.
All right, yes.
Hear what I say?
I heard what you said. You're trying to bring up the Bible, but we're not talking about that. That's why I'm not letting you deflect. I'm on one point. So, Slavery was something that was common 200 years ago, but slavery at all times is morally unacceptable. The act of owning another human being was something that is morally wrong. Beautiful. So having relations with a child, that was common. That you said was common a few years, like in the ancient times, but that was still morally unacceptable. Correct?
I mean, there are scientific studies that people in hot climates, for example, there's a guy who's a critic of religion. I forgot his name. It was his book was used to create a European law, and Napoleon used it. I forgot his name. But anyhow, he stated that people married early in hot climates.
Yeah, I understand that it was common. I'm saying, was it acceptable back in ancient times? Was it acceptable? Was it morally right for grown men to have sexual relations with children? That's what I'm asking.
Yes, but like it's not now. Like I mean,
So was it acceptable then? That's what I'm saying.
Is it a common theme for you to cut people off?
Yeah, no, I'm not cutting. I'm just asking you a question. I need you to answer my question.
You're not cutting me off?
No, I need you to answer my. I'm keeping it to the point. You're not answering my question, Arslan. My question is, Arslan? My question is, was it acceptable morally for grown men to have relations with children in ancient times?
It was seen as a grown woman back then, but it cannot be compared to today's standard. To today's standards.
So was it morally acceptable?
It's not a moral thing. She was a grown woman. I mean, people. I mean, there's literally scientific.
So it wasn't acceptable?
Of course. I mean,
Can you close my door for me, please?
people criticized him for everything, but they didn't criticize him for that though.
So you're saying it was more. So you're saying that it was morally acceptable to have sexual relations with children in that time. That it was okay to do, right?
It was not a kid.
Was it okay? So was it okay for children to have relations with adults? Was that okay?
No, of course not.
No, thank you. That's all I've been asking the whole time. That's all I've been asking the whole time. That's my question.
But I know where you're going with this. So
I don't know, Arslan. I'm gonna mute you for a second. I don't know what it is. I was asking you the specific question for the entire time, and you couldn't give me an answer. It was that easy to say, no, it's not. Thank you. So I'm gonna continue what I was saying. The Quran says that the Hadith say that Muhammad married Aisha at 6, and he consummated, meaning he had relations with her at 9. Now I'm gonna ask you, Arslan. At 9 years old, is a girl an adult? Is a girl ready to have sexual intercourse? Yes or no? You can unmute, Arslan. You're muted.
I'm sorry. I mean, have you listened to what I said?
Did you hear my question?
Yes, I did hear your question, but
Could you answer the question for me, please?
Oh no, of course. I mean, people in hot climates. Oh yeah, the French philosopher Montesquieu. You can look it up. It's basically science, right?
Philosophy.
Kind of. I know science kind of contradicts the Bible, but anyhow, the French philosopher Montesquieu.
You're lying.
Who was a staunch critic of religion itself, not only the Christian Bible or Islam or Judaism, said that people in hot climates married between ages of 8, 12, and 15. And by the time they were 16 or 14, right, they were considered old. And if you really want to delve deeper into it, he has publicized multiple books who have been used as the books that he published have been used as sources for the French Revolution, for democracy. So if you, by today's standards, of course not.
I do see you 506. Go ahead. Sorry, I was just talking to the guy in the chat. Go ahead.
I mean, so basically, I get what you're saying, but I know where you're reaching for.
Brother,
So,
brother, I've heard you speak, but I need a specific answer. I asked you a specific question. Like, for example, if you ask me, Glenn, is a 9-year-old girl ready to have children and to have sexual intercourse? My answer will be no. She's not ready for that. Her body's not developed at any point in time. Her body's not developed. So, Arslan, I'm asking
of
you.
course, look,
Okay,
there's your opinion, and then there's science, right?
science agrees with me, brother. Science agrees with me. I could bring you to science. It agrees with me. Puberty is in Tanner stages.
Okay.
Puberty is not finished in a girl until she's about between 15 to 17 years old. So late teens. That's why 18 is usually when we call someone an adult, because that's usually when they are done puberty. So, Arslan, can you agree? Can you just make a clear statement? Give me a yes or no. Is it a 9-year-old girl is not ready to have sexual intercourse? Yes or no?
By today's standards, no, of course.
Okay. In the 7th century, was a 9-year-old girl able to have sexual intercourse? Yes or no?
They were known to reach puberty, yes, and to have kids and marry.
So in the 7th century, then, was it acceptable for a 9-year-old girl to have sexual intercourse?
No, but like, you're not really answering my questions. I asked, do you know how science works?
Yes, science observes the known world.
No, I'm sorry.
You're not,
Do you know how arguments of authority works?
brother. I'm gonna mute you. I don't know why it's hard for you to answer the question.
It's not hard.
It
You're not
is.
letting me finish.
Arslan, stay. When I mute you, stay muted until I'm done speaking, please. Thank you. I don't know why it's difficult for you to answer the question. I asked you, Arslan, stop unmuting, brother, please.
You keep muting me.
I'm muting you because I need to finish what I'm saying. I asked you if a 9-year-old girl is
Are you
ready.
letting me finish?
All right, not today. Come back next time. So, hello.
Should I address the prompt directly, or should we continue off what you guys were talking about?
Directly, but first, what's your religious background?
Muslim.
All right, so yeah, Paul is greater than Muhammad for the same reason. You can continue on that point.
Yeah, sure. So Islam doesn't go by an age. Islam gives a criteria of physical maturity and mental maturity. Is there an issue with that?
Yeah, there is, because a girl, scientifically, her puberty stages go between around 9 through to 15 or 17. And at the age of 9, a girl would scientifically be around the beginning Tanner stages of puberty, and she would not be ready to have sexual intercourse, nor would she be ready for pregnancy. She could, now there's like fringe examples of a girl.
That part again about not being ready. She's not ready.
Yeah,
She's in puberty?
she's not ready to have sexual intercourse because her body's still developing. That's what puberty is. And she's also not ready to have children because, again, her body's still developing. And if a girl, hold up, sir. And if a girl did have sexual intercourse while she was, if a girl did have sexual intercourse during puberty, the chances of her having injuries and also psychological damage from things like this are very high. So it's not a good thing. It's not morally acceptable for a child to have sexual intercourse. A child in puberty or puberty. I'm almost done. It's not morally acceptable for a child in puberty or prepubescent to have sexual intercourse or to have children.
Okay, prepubescent, I can agree with you on that one. But in puberty, that's where we're going to
And okay,
have some disagreements.
so tell me that. Tell me that.
Can you just give me a second? So you said in puberty it's immoral, but the author of Corinthians seems to disagree with you. You would say the author of Corinthians is Paul, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, can you open up 1 Corinthians 7:36?
All right, let's do it. So you disagree that in puberty, a girl is unsafe to have sexual intercourse, right?
By today's standards, perhaps, like for example, like today,
'Cause-
like someone like 14.
Because like scientifically, because I know Muslims say that it's when a woman when she menstruates that she's ready. But scientifically, menstruation does not prove you to be a woman.
That's not what we say.
You said, yeah,
We
menstruation.
say the best indicator is pubic hair.
Mm-hmm.
Menstruation is also a good indicator, but it's not the best indicator. That's one. And two, when talking about science and the harms, we need to consider the cultural nuances and the societal nuances. So, for example, back then, due to the harsher climates of the desert, a girl might develop, like her body might develop earlier, sooner.
And not 9 years old though.
This is backed up by history and science.
That's the problem. Scientifically, you keep saying backed up by science, but again, I can bring you sources, I can bring you studies, I can bring you other scientific evidences that agree with me and agree with other apologists that keep hammering this point down. A girl at 9 years old, a girl, hold up, sir, hold up, sir, hold up. A girl at 9 years old, because remember the Quran, the Hadith say that she was 9 when Muhammad slept with her. So we're talking about a 9-year-old girl.
Wait, sir, can you steal man me? Because you didn't like.
I'm not. So I'm gonna have to mute you. I'm giving an answer. You don't cut me off, please. We're talking about Aisha at 9. Scientifically.
I didn't ask a question. Can you track, please? I want to have a normal discussion.
Yeah, we're gonna have. Just let me speak. I'm the host, right? So you gotta let me speak. You gotta be respectful, right? Thank you. We're talking about Aisha and Muhammad, and in the text, the hadiths make it clear that Aisha at 9 slept with Muhammad. So, scientifically, mention science. Scientifically, a girl at 9 is not ready for sexual intercourse, nor is she ready to handle pregnancy. The risk of injury is higher. The risk of injury is higher. The risk of injury is higher. The risk of psychological harm is high. So, yeah, your position, you said, is that it's a multiple factors in Islam that can tell you when a girl's ready, including her mental maturity. You said something along those lines. You also mentioned her.
That's not the main thing that I said. I said.
I'm not done. Please don't cut me off. Why do you ask me to steal, man? You're gonna cut me off when I'm talking. Please don't cut me off. Be respectful. You asked me to steal, man. I'm still talking. You mentioned mental maturity. You mentioned pubic hair as a good indicator. You guys said, and you also mentioned how in hotter climates it is documented that they mature quicker. But all these, my answer to that is that all these don't
exactly what I said.
All these don't prove anything other than that. Yeah.
Just let me finish. So nowadays, due to the advancements of society and how the life, what is that known as? Okay. So since life has become so much easier, it's not even just about the heat. It's about back then, because they didn't have technology to make life easier, and conditions were harsher. Therefore, bodies developed faster. So that harm that a woman may face while having intimacy during puberty would not really be there. But nowadays, due to advancement of society and how easy life has become, bodies usually develop a little bit slower, which is natural. There's no issue with this. So
can I respond to that?
Also develop their rulings. That's why we have it based off of our criteria, not just a random age.
Yeah.
So can you open up Corinthians?
No, not yet. I'm gonna respond to what you said. So no, you're wrong. Climate is that's like nonsensical to even bring up, because still scientifically a girl is not finished puberty, nor is she even halfway through puberty at 9 years old. 9 years old scientifically, regardless of climate, would be near the start. Hard to hear the guess. Sorry guys, I need to let me bring this closer. A girl at 9 years old scientifically would be near the start, or a little past the start, or even before she started puberty. So all these factors are nonsensical. It would be the same thing back then as well, based on the science. Even if you look at, I think there's a study. I'm not done. I believe there's also a study of monarchy throughout the centuries, and even when you look at that, the age of monarchy, when a woman has her menses or menstruation, they were all around that age group, that timeline, in that area. So a 9-year-old girl would not be ready for sexual intercourse, nor should be done puberty to be ready to have children. So it would still be morally unacceptable. So I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you a question based on what I said. Is it morally I'm asking you a question on my stream. I'm gonna ask you a question. That's the whole thing. So do you? You're on my stage. Please be respectful. Is it morally acceptable in the 7th century for a grown man to have sexual relations with a 9-year-old girl? Do you believe that's morally acceptable in that time period?
Yes.
All right.
So do you disagree with me?
You can make your point. You said yes. You said you want to make a point. Go ahead.
Yes. So if you're going to reject my moral framework, you have to. Where do you get your morals from? You get your morals from the Bible, correct?
Yep. The Bible. Say that again, sorry.
Can you show me where in the Bible it's immoral?
Yeah. Actually, the verse that you wanted to bring up is actually the verse I'd bring up. 1 Corinthians 7:36. This is an amazing passage talking about it. There's also Ezekiel.
Okay.
Yeah, so
So here, let's read it.
yeah. So 1 Corinthians 7:36, the text says, "But if any man thinks that he is acting unbecomingly toward his virgin, if she is past her youth, and if it must, I mean it must be so, let him do." I'm not done reading Soa. Please don't cut me off. "If she is past her youth, and it must be so, let him do what he wishes. He does not sin. Let her marry." So, I'm not done, sir. I'm not done, sir. Please don't cut me off. I'm not. So I don't think you understand. I'm the host. So if I'm speaking, you don't cut me off. You have respect, all right? Please.
Alright, bro, just make your point, dude.
All right. No. Please be respectful. If I'm the host and I'm speaking, don't cut me off. Please. All right. So the text says in 1 Corinthians 36, the whole passage and the context is about the rulings on marriage, what Paul's telling the Corinthians is okay to marry and stuff like that. And he says here, if a man is acting improperly, meaning his passions are high, and he wants to have sexual intercourse, if she's getting past the age of marriage, and it literally says that she's getting past her youth, that's the Greek term. So meaning she has to be past puberty, she has to be past her youthfulness. And then he can marry, then he can act with his virgin, sexual intercourse, and these things. So in the New Testament, it tells us that sexual intercourse has to come after her youth, after puberty. So yes, I do get my morals from the Bible, because the Bible is clear that you can only have sexual intercourse with an individual after their youth, after their puberty, because that's when it's acceptable. That's when it's proper. That's when it's the right thing to do. That's when it's proper to do.
So can I respond now? Are you like...
Go ahead. I'm done my point. Go ahead.
Okay. So first of all, it says the flower of her youth in the Greek. This is indicating to the start of puberty, and this is how the earliest church fathers interpreted it. I can bring you the quote. The earliest church fathers interpreted this to be once the woman begins her puberty, then if the man is passionate, then he can do as he pleases.
I mean, I'm opening up.
Interpretation of that.
Hold up.
Puberty is 100%. Don't let me finish.
I'm opening up the Greek term.
Which says you can't do it until your puberty is 100% done. It's ad hoc to the text. No church father interprets it like that.
All right, I'm opening up the Greek term real quick, but it's just taking a while. Why is it loading like this? I'll finish up. All right. The Greek term is huperakmos, and it's rendered here: beyond the acme, past the bloom of youth, past the flower of age. It says here again, beyond the bloom of life, past prime, overripe, plump, ripe. That's how the word is, past the flower of age. So the whole point in the definition of this word, sir, I can get. Here, let me put it on the screen for you so you can see. These are definitions. One sec. Let me put this up. YouTube, let me put this up for y'all too. All right, here. These are definitions given for this word right now on the screen. Hyperakmos, the word where it says past her youth, it says here, beyond the acme or bloom of life, past her prime. Let's keep going down. The second definition it gives.
Past her prime?
Look, you see that there? Past prime. So it can be used to mean like past a certain event. That's what it's saying. That means beyond a certain level event. So it says here, overripe or plump and ripe of a virgin, past the flower of her age, or as it said, past her youth. Okay, so this word, and I'm gonna give you more here. And again, past the flower of her age refers to puberty. Again, beyond. Hold up. So I'm still reading. So brother, I'm still reading. Calm down. Beyond the acme, figuratively past the bloom of youth, past the prime of youth, you see right there, and then again past the flower of her age. So this whole word rendered this. So I'm almost done, sir. This whole word refers to her being past puberty, past her youth, since puberty is when you're in youth. So her being past her. So I'm almost done. Calm down. I'm almost done. So the text is saying that when she's past her youth, when she's past her puberty, when she's primed, or when she's ripe, as you saw the text said, when she's ripe, She is ready to be married. She is ready for intercourse. So yes, my morals come from the Bible because the Bible says past puberty, past her youth. That's what the text says.
So Tertullian and Augustine disagree with your interpretation. They don't interpret it to be after puberty passes. Do you want to see the quotes?
Sure, show the quotes. Let me see what they say. While you search it up, what do you think about what I showed you on the screen, the definitions I gave you? You don't care about them?
Yeah, the definition is fine. It's just that your interpretation of
So,
the text
wait.
is ad hoc.
If the definition is fine, that means you agree that it's talking about her being past her bloom of youth, past her
That's not
youth.
what the definition said. It just
Did it
says-
not say overripe, in her prime, ripe,
Wait,
past her youth?
Let me talk.
Did it not say that, so what? Be honest with me. Did it not say
I'm
that?
saying the flower of her youth is the start of puberty, not the end of puberty.
No. What did the definition say? Because remember, it gave context to what it says as well. Did it not say overripe, prime, did it not say that on the screen, or am I tripping?
Yeah, it's a semantic range.
Right. So that means this word refers to her being past her youth, correct?
No, the word has a semantic range, but that's not what Paul means.
So how and you say you know what Paul means? I just gave what the word means. So you're rejecting definitions now then?
Dude, do you know what a semantic range is? When a word has a semantic range?
Yeah, it means it has different meanings. And funny enough, this word has similar meanings in all of them. That's my point. Similar meanings all throughout the
Let's
text.
see what bro, let's just see what the church fathers say, bro. Let me just get up the quote. I'm getting it up right now.
I'm waiting for you. All this to defend Muhammad, guys. Just a FYI.
Okay, here it is. Okay, so Augustine, in his book called Of the Good of Marriage, he says, let me see.
The weirdos are coming in. See y'all in the chat. The good of marriage.
Okay. Okay, here it is. Okay, here. Bro.
Yo, Muslims in the chat, please join up after Soa. You guys can all have a chance to debate the topic. And maybe win $1,000. I see all you guys in the chat. Shabat, Fadi, all you guys. Click that invite button. Join up. Let's talk.
Okay, here it is.
Don't be keyboard warriors now. Come on now.
Okay, here. Okay, here it was. I think it was Saint John Chrysostom actually.
Oh, so another book, not the Good of Marriage one.
Yeah, it's not Augustine. It's not Augustine.
All right, Saint John the Chrysostom. Go ahead.
Okay, here, let me just read from the beginning.
What
Concerning the
what book are you in? Sorry.
It is good for a man.
Hold up. What book are you in? I'm trying to pull it up. What book are you in?
Hold on, let me bring it up again. It's called. I'm reading off a New Advent Church Fathers Library.
Yeah, I'm here. What book?
It's just his commentary on Corinthians.
Okay, one sec. Commentaries on I'm guessing it's gonna be homilies on 2 Corinthians. Okay.
What? Wait, hold on, let me get it over.
7.
Okay.
Homily 16. That's
So he said it in a sermon, and it was later collected in a book. He didn't like write it down originally.
Yeah, the homilies. I got you.
It's like a saying attributed to him.
All right.
Okay. So it should be homily. Okay, Saint John Chrysostom, homily 19. Just search that up.
Okay, St. John homily 19. All right. All right.
Okay. Alright, here it is. Now concerning the things whereof he wrote to me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman because of fornications. Let each man have his own wife, and let each woman have her own husband. Having corrected the three heaviest things laid to their charge. One, the destruction of the church. Another... Here, let me just find the part where...
Where is this? I'm trying to find where you're reading from. I'm on homily 14 on Second Corinthians. Oh, first Corinthians. Sorry.
Homily 19.
Homily 19, First Corinthians. Sorry. Yeah, let me pull that up.
Okay, here. Okay, here. It's on 7. Okay. Homily 19, scroll down until verse 36. He talks about verse 36.
All right, 1 second. 7, 1 to 40. Okay.
Okay, homily 19. All right, here it is.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But if any man think he behaves himself unseemly towards his virgin, here he seems to be talking about marriage, but all that he says relates to virginity, for he allows even a second marriage, saying only in the Lord. Now what means in the Lord with chastity, with honor? Okay.
For this is needed everywhere and must be pursued, for else we cannot see God. Now, if we keep reading it for you. Now, if we have passed lightly by what he says of virginity, let no one accuse us of negligence. For indeed, an entire book has been composed by us upon this topic, and as we have there with all the accuracy which we could gone through every branch of the subject, we considered it a waste of words to introduce it again here. Wherefore, referring the hearer to that work as concerns these things, we will say this one thing here. We must follow after continence. For says he, follow after peace, and the sanctification without which shall no one see the Lord. Therefore, that we may be accounted worthy to see him, whether we be in virginity, or in the first marriage or the second, let us follow after this, that we may obtain the kingdom of heaven, through the grace and loving kindness of our Lord Jesus Christ, to whom, with the Father and the Holy Spirit, be glory, power, honor, now, henceforth, and for everlasting ages. Let all God's people here say, Amen. Where does he talk about the age?
Scroll down a little bit more. I'm still reading.
There's nothing there. The page ends here. It says about this page. Source translated.
You're on a weird website, dude. Mine continues.
New Advent. Which website are you on?
Oh shoot. Wait. Okay, 36.
I just read to you from New Advent, so I don't know which website you're on.
Wait.
I mean, you could search this up, but brother, I'm telling you, like, if a church father had said that, again, they're still wrong. I told you what the word means. Now you could show that to me. You could pull it up. I'm giving you time to pull it up. But again, what I showed you the word means is that it's when they're past their youth, they're in their prime, they're past puberty. That's the point. So the Bible's moral.
What does youth mean there?
Yeah, their youthfulness, which refers to their puberty, their youthfulness, that they're still in their childhood, still in their childhood state. That's what youth means. When I'm a youth, I'm a child. I'm in my childhood state. So
doesn't it make more sense that it's about prepubescence?
No, it does not. It does not. Because even in puberty, a child, an individual is still a girl or still a boy. You're growing. Puberty. Understand? Puberty is the process of growing. So if you're in puberty,
wait, you're pre-assuming that.
No. Do you not know what puberty?
Do you understand?
So what? Wait, hold up. So what? I'm not even done though, bro. I'm not even done. Y'all let me finish at least. Puberty is the process of growing. So if a child is in puberty, they're still growing. They're not grown yet. So if he's saying past their youth, they're still in their youthfulness in puberty because they're still growing. So when puberty ends, that means they're done their youthfulness. They can be considered an adult. That's why I'm saying the Bible's morals are that you have to be past puberty to have sexual intercourse.
That's anachronistic.
So my whole question to you was if it's okay for Muhammad to do that, and you said yes, but you haven't given a scientific reason that you haven't given a. I'm just answering you. So what?
We gotta go point by point, bro. You're saying like 5 points in one talk, bro. Just give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
So your interpretation is anachronistic because we know in the Roman Empire that this type of thing was common, and even you admitted this when you were talking about the other guy. You said in the ancient world, yes, this was normal. Paul was a Roman. So why would we interpret Paul with 2026 liberal standards when we can interpret it for his societal norm at the time?
We're gonna interpret Paul. We're gonna interpret Paul by the standards of Jesus Christ, and Jesus Christ did not stand for pedophilia and any of this nonsense. That's why I'm interpreting Paul. So I'm not gonna interpret Paul by what they did in society. I'm gonna interpret Paul by what's actually normal for a Christian, which is that you wouldn't harm a child. So back to what I said. Paul's standard was in the Bible. So what? Please stop cutting me off, sir. Please, just chill. Stop cutting me off. I'm almost done.
Dude, I have to address what you say, dude.
Mute up. I'm not done.
Bro, how are we supposed to talk if I don't address what you say?
When I put you on mute,
A child.
when I put you on mute, you don't cut me off, please. Be respectful. I'm not even trying to shock him. I'm just saying that I'm going to interpret Paul based on Christian standards because he's a Christian. So when I look at what Paul says by the word he's using, I'm just reading the text. By what Paul says on text, in the Greek text, in the English, what he says is that you have to be past youth to be ready for sexual intercourse. He literally says, if you're behaving improperly, meaning your urges are strong and you want to have intercourse, you have to wait till your virgin is beyond the age of marriage. And really, what it's saying is beyond puberty, past her youth. That's what the word means. So according to Paul, you have to be past your youth to have intercourse. That's the morals of the Bible. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so the youth there is just going to be referring to the prepubescence.
No, you're not giving me a source, brother. I gave you source. Go ahead.
You also said defined child in an incorrect way. A child is just someone who is in prepubescence. Someone who is in puberty is not defined as a child.
Someone in puberty is still a child. You're telling me that a 14-year-old girl is not a child?
By definition, no.
Really?
These are pubescents. Well, a pubescent. Like, by definition, a child is someone who is pre-puberty.
Child defined. A child defined here. Sorry. I'm gonna read what it says because we just read over here. So, child, a young human being below the age of puberty or below the legal age of majority. Do you see that?
Yeah, that part.
So according to the definition given for child, it's someone who's below either puberty or below the legal age for maturity. And wait, so I'm almost done. If I search up what adult means, let me search up adult.
By the way, legal age of maturity is subjective.
Let me search. Someone who's done the legal majority is someone who's an adult, someone who's done puberty. Adult is defined. Pause. I'm almost done. You keep cutting me off. You gotta chill. Adult, a person who is fully grown or developed. So, you can continue. What did you want to say?
Yeah, so legal age of maturity, that's going to be something subjective.
No, it's not. No, it's not subjective.
Some have 16, some have 18, some have 13, some have 15.
It's not subjective. The reason that it's 18 is because
If different countries have different legal ages of maturity, how is that not subjective?
Let me finish and then you'll understand what I'm saying. I can grant that other countries might have different ages that they give to majority. I'm not saying that's not the case. What I'm saying is that when you say it's 18, that is not subjective. That is based on the evidence, and that is a good objective standard for the age of majority. Now, it doesn't have to be specifically 18, but it's just the end of puberty. That's what the Bible gives us objective standard for when they're done puberty, which would be scientifically around 16, 17. So we say 18 is the standard because 18 you're full well done puberty. So I want to kind of get back to the main part of the conversation. Was Muhammad right to have John? You can join in. You can most definitely join. Was Muhammad right to have intercourse with Aisha when scientifically it would be harmful, and it would be when she's not done puberty?
Yeah, scientifically it would not have been harmful. I reject that.
Can you prove scientifically that would not be harmful? Please show me the sources. Give me a source. Give me a scientific source that shows that puberty in pubescence or in early childhood or late childhood is not harmful.
Yeah. Okay. So 2 points. We don't have much scientific data in the 7th century.
Can you give me I can give you evidence, brother.
Bro, just let me talk.
Where's my evidence?
Let me talk.
Mute up for a second. No, I'm asking for evidence. So when you're gonna unmute, give me evidence.
Whenever I cut you off and now you're doing this, bro, are you serious?
You gonna give me evidence or not?
Bro, you literally tweak whenever I cut you off, bro. Let me talk.
Are you gonna give me evidence or not?
I'm gonna address your point.
I'm gonna wait for the evidence and I'll hear. If you don't give me evidence, you're gone. By the way. So I'll let one more second. I'm gonna let you speak uninterrupted.
Stop tweaking and let me talk, bro. Stop tweaking.
I'm gonna give you a time. So just chill for a second. 1 second.
Dude, I didn't even answer the question.
Chill. You have 5 minutes. I'm gonna let you speak for a little bit. If I don't get a source, you're gone. Okay? So I'm gonna let you speak. I won't interrupt. Give me a source. Give me the evidence. He's left. All right. He doesn't want to give evidence. So guys, that's 2 Muslims that have defended pedophilia. 2 Muslims that have defended Muhammad's sexual intercourse with a child, a 9-year-old girl who is early in puberty. So that is 2. Muslims, why do you defend this? This is astronomical. This is horrible. Johnny, how you doing?
Doing good, man. I was actually on Tukashi's live for a bit.
Oh, nice. Nice, man.
Yeah, he was doing Christians viewers versus Muslim viewers. So I had to seize my moment.
Yeah.
Watch Coco.
Oh yeah, man. Good stuff, man. Johnny, I know you're gonna cook. All right, let me see your name.
Yo, I got a quick question.
Menace to Society 24. How you doing?
I'm good. Look, my question is, do you believe that she was an adult according to our sources?
No, I do not believe she was an adult. According to your sources, no.
According to my sources.
Nope, I don't believe she was an adult. No.
Okay, can you prove that she was prepubescent?
Yeah. So again, I'm gonna give evidence. So scientifically, Aisha has said. I'm not done. I'm not done, sir.
I'm not talking about that.
Please don't cut me off. I'm gonna answer you. So again,
You're responding to something I didn't ask.
why do you guys do this? If I tell you to mute up, let me respond. You gotta.
I said in my sources, don't strawman.
Please be respectful, bro. At least have respect, y'all. At least have some respect. You ask me a question, I'm gonna respond. Like, have some respect. So I'm gonna answer it. If you're here still, I'm gonna bring it back up. No, she wasn't an adult. According to your sources, she was 9 years old. She was 6 when she was married, and she was 9 when the consummation happened. And the Quran and the Hadith, the Quran already says in 65:4 that it's okay to have an ida is rendered to one who is not had menstruation yet. So children, prepubescent, pre-menstruation, they can have an ida. So the Quran says that in 65:4. And again, scientifically, a girl is not an adult, nor is she past puberty at 9 years old. That is not something that we see in ancient times nor today. It's not something that is based on any evidence. So no, if the Hadith says she's 9, then based on scientific evidence, which Muslims say they love so much, she would not be an adult. That's my answer to you. Rebecca was a grown woman. Done. Actually done. If you're a man, click the invite button and join the stage. If you're a man, DONE, join the stage and tell us about Rebecca's age. Muslims, join the stage, y'all. This is for you. That's a third Muslim defending pedophilia, by the way. So Muslims, tell me, was Muhammad did right? Is Muhammad a better moral example than the Apostle Paul? Tell me.
100%.
Message, how are you doing, sir?
Yourself?
I'm doing good. So yeah, man, the conversation right now is that I'm asking how Muhammad's better than the Apostle Paul, because the Apostle Paul. One second. I'm gonna lay down my argument for you, and then you'll respond. The Apostle Paul gives an age of gives a time when you could have intercourse, which he says is past puberty, past her youth. Muhammad, however, according to Hadith, slept with Aisha when she was 9. So, message, can you prove to me that Muhammad is a better moral example than the Apostle Paul? You can go ahead.
Chapter 65, he starts off with says about your women.
Mm-hmm.
Do you consider a prepubescent female as a woman?
She'd be a female, so she would be like she'd be a female, yeah.
So, can you answer the question yes or no answers, please? I listened to you talking to my brother. You're acting a bit arrogant, and I apologize for you know what I mean? You're acting, what's called, act your age, please. I asked you a simple question. In chapter 65, it says, for your women, does a prepubescent female, prepubescent female be recognized as a woman?
Yeah, so if you understand woman to render, if you understand woman to mean female, then that's what the text is saying. It's talking about females.
I
Yes.
said for you women. He says women, not females.
You know the text defines what it's talking about, right?
Sir, please. I want to look. I'm not here to sit there and I see the way you tried muting my brother every time he had something to say.
I'm answering you. Can you let me answer? Why do you keep cutting me off? You want to let me answer something?
Answer, please.
All right.
Answer, please.
Yes. So the Quran is clear that even as this text that's referring to females, and it refers to those who are in puberty, past puberty, sorry, and who are not at puberty yet, and who are pregnant, who have an iddah. So yes, the Quran considers them. So yes, the Quran considers them women. Yes.
Okay, if you're going to interpret my book the way you feel like, I'm going to interpret your book the way I feel like. How's that?
Say that again.
Due to you wanting to interpret my book your way, I'll interpret your book my
No,
way.
I'll interpret your book for how Ibn Abbas interprets it. Ibn Abbas says here. Let me. So hold up for a second. I'm staying consistent. I'm consistent. No, chill. I'm consistent. Look. Message. Pause for a second. I'm gonna meet you. Meet up for a second. Look, this is Ibn Abbas. Tafsir Ibn Abbas. And for such of you women as the spirit of menstruation, because of old age, if you doubt about their waiting period shall be 3 months. Upon which another man asked, O Messenger of Allah, what about the waiting period of those who do not have menstruation because they are too young? Along with those who have it, not because of young age, their waiting period is 3 months. So yes, according to your commentators, it's talking about those who are prepubescent, those who are prepubescent and postpubescent, because it says there are those who are too young to have menstruation who still have an iddah. So yes, I'm consistent with Islamic theology. So could you speak against that for me?
Okay, well, Glenn, if I might say, if you're taking your Bible to be accurate and
I'm gonna mute you. Please stop running to the Bible. Do you disagree with Ibn Abbas, sir? Do you disagree with Ibn Abbas?
Sir, look,
Message.
is it okay for me to make you into a slave?
Do you disagree with Ibn Abbas?
Is it okay for me to make you into a slave right now?
Such a weirdo. A fourth Muslim that defends pedophilia. Guys, keep it going. This is horrible. This is ridiculous.
By the way,
This is despicable. This is despicable. This is weird. That guy is a weirdo. I don't even know if he disagrees with Ibn Abbas. I'm gonna interpret what Ibn Abbas said. He said it's talking about those who are not old enough. So when it says woman, the Quran speaking about those who are prepubescent and postpubescent, I'm in line with Islamic theology. He's the one going outside the Islamic realm. So I don't know, bro. I'm the one that's in line with Islamic theology, gang. John, you wanted to say something?
catch that?
Go.
At the end there, it sounded like he made a racist comment. I don't know if I was following, but he was like, "You want me to make you a slave?" That came off, at least to me, as a racist comment, which is
Oh, yeah.
common on these guys now.
Oh yeah, he's racist. He's a weirdo. He's definitely a weirdo.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. How are you doing, sir?
Yeah, I'm good. So what I want to say is, like, one thing that really irritates me about this argument about Aisha that Christians or non-Muslims keep bringing up is that why are you so concerned about Aisha when no one asked you to speak for her, especially after so many centuries when no one was talking about this? Only in the 21st century, suddenly Christians have become saints and they bring up Aisha's age. Before the 21st century, this was never a topic.
Do you?
And I just don't understand, especially when in our records, Aisha, who we call our mother, she's a very influential person. She is someone who taught a lot of people. After the Prophet's death, she was a respected woman. She never said anything bad about the Prophet. She never said anything bad about Islam. So why do you feel the need to talk about her?
Do you
know
feel?
nothing about her?
Do you feel that
I don't understand.
wait, hold up for a second. Do you believe that victims of child abuse deserve people to speak up for them?
Yeah, obviously, I'm not.
No. Can you give me a yes or no? Like, if someone is being abused as a child, do you think I should speak up for them, even though I don't have any insight into their lives?
I think everyone should speak up against.
All right. So if Muhammad had intercourse with a 9-year-old girl, Shouldn't I also have the right to speak up against that? Do you believe it was morally acceptable for him to do that, my friend?
Well, first of all,
Yes or no? Yes or no? Like,
nothing to do with
you gotta give me a yes or no first. Like, you gotta give me yes or no, and then you could answer. So,
you're
like,
talking about something that was
I don't think you guys understand. You guys have to give me a yes or no and then answer. So I asked you a question. Do you think it was morally acceptable for Muhammad to have sexual intercourse with the 9-year-old girl Aisha? Yes or no? And then you could explain. You're gonna mute. You're muted.
So I think the problem is you are trying to get a gotcha moment just by me saying.
I just want an answer, bro. Oh my God. Mute up. Stop. Johnny, can you ask me if it's okay for a grown man to have sexual intercourse with a 9-year-old girl? Ask me that question, Johnny.
No, it's not okay.
Thank you. It's not.
You might need a placement word for that. I don't know if you can get taken down for that.
Oh yeah.
Just
PDF. So, you see how easy it was for me to answer? And then I could explain. I could say whatever I want, my friend. But I can give a yes or no first, and then I could explain. So, what's your name here? Destroy the cat. Is it morally acceptable for Muhammad to sleep with a 9-year-old girl? Yes or no? Then you can explain.
Who decides what's morally acceptable and what's not? Who gets to decide that?
You could say the Bible. Even if you're not, you say science.
Who gets to decide that? Do you get to decide that?
No, God.
The standards of 2026 get to decide that?
Who decides it? I'm not done. Who decides it is ultimately God. But even if you don't believe in the Christian God, science says objectively you're done puberty at 16 through 17, meaning that at 9 you're not ready to have intercourse scientifically, nor you're ready to have a baby. So I'm gonna ask you again: is it morally acceptable for a 9-year-old girl to have sexual intercourse with Muhammad?
According to who?
I'm asking you, brother. Give me your answer. Give me your answer, sir.
Standards? No, I don't think so.
In the 7th century, was it morally acceptable to have sexual intercourse with a 9-year-old girl?
Morally acceptable in the community? Yes.
Was it? So you're saying it was acceptable for him to do that? It was good for him to do that?
Alright, I'll give you an example. The Prophet's enemies who hated him, wanted to kill him.
Mute. I asked you a question. Are you saying it was good for Muhammad to do that? That he was within his right, and it was morally good for Muhammad to marry and sleep with Aisha? Can you answer that for me, please? Because you're going on
You
tangents.
just don't like it when I'm answering you. You just want your own answer.
My answers are very...
Answer that suits your answer.
No. I just want you to be honest with me, right? If I ask you a yes or no question, I want a yes or no answer, and then you could explain. So I asked you, was it good for him to have sexual relations with Aisha? Was that good for him to do? Yes or no?
If God told Prophet Muhammad, which he did, to marry this woman, who are we to question that? That's my question to you.
No answer? Come back another time. Another Muslim, that's 5 now, that is defending pedophilia. PDF. TikTok, pedophilia. That's the 5th Muslim that has said that it is morally acceptable for the Prophet Muhammad, as they call him, to have sexual relations with a 9-year-old girl being Aisha. This is ridiculous. Heaven, you want to come on? So I'll let you on. Heaven.
Yo, what's up?
What's up?
How's everyone's day?
Good.
So, I've been listening. I've seen that you're asking if you think what Muhammad did was wrong.
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. Him having intercourse with Aisha, if it was acceptable morally.
I mean, I don't think morals were involved.
Do you know what morals are, Heaven?
Yes.
Right and wrong, right? Deciding what's right and what's wrong, right?
Yes.
All right. So today, if a grown man slept with a 9-year-old girl, would that be morally correct? Would that be morally right? Yes or no?
Sorry, I didn't hear you. Your mic is not good.
If a grown man had intercourse with a 9-year-old girl today, would he be wrong to do that? Yes or no?
In today's standards, yes.
Okay, and why would he be wrong to do that? Tell me.
say this?
Why?
I just think that it's wrong in today's standards because a lot of people say, it's bad to to have intercourse with children. A lot of people made it so people think it's bad.
So are you saying it's not bad in today's standards? It's just that people say it's bad?
Sorry?
Are you saying that it's not bad to have intercourse with children? It's just people say that it's bad?
No, I'm not saying it's not bad either. I'm just saying because I'm just saying that people made it seem very bad.
You gotta be upfront though. Like, is it bad? Yes or no, Heaven? Is it bad? Yes or no?
Like having intercourse with children?
Yes. Is it bad? Yes or no?
Yes, it is bad.
All right. So, in Muhammad's time, the 7th century.
Yo, I didn't hear you.
Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello?
I think his mic died.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me now? All right. Sorry about that, guys. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
All right. So, Heaven, in Muhammad's time, was it okay for him to have relations with a 9-year-old girl? Yes or no?
With?
Yes.
Yo, I'm sorry, but I can't hear you clearly.
In Muhammad's time, you have some noise though. In Muhammad's time, was it okay for him to have sexual relations with Aisha, who was 9? Yes or no?
She wasn't 9. She was 19. In some hadiths, it shows that Aisha helped warriors, helped 10 of them.
Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. Can you read what it says here?
Let me read this. That's a prophet.
Could you read it out loud, please? Out loud so people could hear you?
Hold on. That the prophet married her when she was 6 months married.
Read it out loud for people to hear, please.
Hold on. This is a hadith, right?
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. I'll read it out like in a second.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. This guy. Bro, you were reading it so well. Why'd you stop? Why do you stop, guys? He was reading it so well and he just got quiet. I could read it. It says, narrated Aisha. So she's speaking to us. That the Prophet married her when she was 6 years old.
Continue.
And he consummated his marriage when she was 9 years old. I have been informed that the Prophet remained with Aisha for 9 years till his death. So, according to Sahih al-Bukhari, 5134, Aisha was 9 when her and Muhammad had sexual relations. Is that not what it says? Am I tripping? You haven't come back, bro.
No, man, you gotta read the Arabic.
Arabic. Sorry.
You hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. What's up? Every time you go off the screen, I cannot hear you.
it's not a hadith where the prophet is speaking these words himself. It's not even narrated by the prophet. It's narrated by Aisha.
So you reject the hadith? Are you Shia? Sorry. Wait, heaven. Are you Shia?
No, I'm Sunni.
Oh, so that this is Sahih. This is a Sahih hadith.
A what?
This is a Sahih hadith.
Sahih?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still not narrated by the prophet.
I don't think, respectfully, I don't think this guy is ready for the conversation at hand. He's rejecting his sources. He's rejecting the information. Like when someone's rejecting all that, you can't really do much at that point. Muslims, come up. That's 6 of you guys now that are defending Muhammad's PDF Elia. So Muslims, keep coming up and tell me, how is Muhammad better than Paul? Really? Paul never did something like this. Paul never advocated for nothing like this. The blessed apostle Paul said you can only have intercourse after she's grown. So Muslims, come up. Defend this.
Nigger, fuck Jesus, fuck.
That's 7 Muslims now that defend pedophilia. All of these Muslims, I'm going to put your names on my channel, in my description. All of you guys need to be marked and avoided. Marked and avoided. I hope Jesus opens your guys' eyes. That's 7 Muslims that are defending pedophilia. This weirdo's requesting again. Don't come back. Actually, this guy. Let me block him. Block. Weirdo. Don't come back. AZ. Alright, he's not joining. Oh, he's here. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Alright, what's your religious background? What is your religious background, sir?
Pardon?
What is your religious background?
I'm a Muslim.
Alright. I believe that Paul is greater than Muhammad because Muhammad had intercourse with a 9-year-old, which is wrong. What do you think about that?
What do I think about that?
Yes.
You know,
Celebrate.
back then, even in Bible, mentioned about, I don't want to say Jesus or Paul or someone else, but in Bible also have same thing, like you said about Muhammad.
No. AZ, do you think it's okay for a grown man to have intercourse with a 9-year-old girl?
What do you mean about intercourse?
Sex.
What do you mean about that?
Sex.
Sex?
Yes.
As a Muslim, Muhammad never have sex with 9 years old.
Okay. Can I read you a hadith?
Sure.
Okay. On my screen is Sahih al-Bukhari 5134. It reads, narrated Aisha that the Prophet married her when she was 6 years old, and he consummated the marriage when she was 9 years old. Do you see that here? Do you see this?
Yeah.
Consummation means intercourse.
Bro, like I said, in Bible and in Christian also have the same thing.
Wait, sorry. So, sir, are you saying it's okay for him to do this?
For me, firstly, I'm sorry. I'm not well speak in English. But, like I said before, in Bible also have the same thing.
AZ, Is it okay for a grown man to have intercourse with a 9-year-old girl?
For back then, I'm not really know, but now you can tell me more.
Is slavery okay now?
Slavery?
Yes. Is it okay to do now?
No.
Was it okay to do Was it okay to do
Slavery now.
Yes. Was it okay to do slavery 200 years ago?
200 years? No.
Okay.
Why?
Because owning
You say about slavery in Islam?
No, there's slavery in general. So, is it okay for a grown man to sleep with a child now?
No.
Was it okay for a grown man to sleep with a child then?
No.
So that
I
means
see it, bro.
so that means that Muhammad is wrong for doing this, right?
But Muhammad never have a sex with 9-year-old.
Do you know what consummate mean? Do you know what consummate means? This word. Do you know what this word means here?
Yeah, but
What does it what does it mean?
related,
What does it mean? What does it mean?
but it's not showing any of sex.
AZ. What does
Marriage.
AZ? What does consummate mean?
Consummate?
Yeah.
I don't really know about that.
I'll show you. Consummate meaning. Could you read the definition?
Make a marriage or relationship complete by having sexual intercourse.
Okay.
Yeah. But
So
it never.
so I'm gonna ask you again. Is it okay for Muhammad to have intercourse with a 9-year-old girl? Yes or no?
But in hadith, it never say about sex.
What does consummate mean again?
It just say about marriage.
What does this mean again?
Consummated, yeah.
What did it say?
Consummated.
What-
But that word means that
All right. I don't think that guest is also ready for the conversation. Yeah, I don't think he's ready for that conversation. Let's move on. Muslims, why do you guys keep defending this? Muhammad is obviously wrong for what he did. Muhammad is evil for what he did. The Apostle Paul is levels above Muhammad. Muhammad's not worthy to do anything close to what the Apostle Paul does. Because the Apostle Paul is a good moral example, even if he's not perfect. Muhammad isn't. And he's called the best of mankind in the Quran. This is an issue. This is an issue for all you Muslims. Because your prophet was a PDF. Why would he do this? Please tell me why. Come and defend your prophet. This is evil. Live yours. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
I just want to ask a question. One question, please. How comes you believe in a mythological man god that got kebabbed on a steak, please?
So we're gonna deal with the topic. So live yours. Do you believe it's morally acceptable for a grown man to have sex with a 9-year-old girl? Yes or no?
But you didn't even answer me, brother. You just completely went on to another topic.
Yeah, you're off topic. It's nonsense. So I'm gonna ask you a question on topic.
I'll answer.
Do you believe that a grown man is acceptable to have sex with a 9-year-old girl? Yes or no?
Yes.
All right.
Can I tell you why?
No, do not tell me why. I should have kicked you off when you said the first nonsense thing you said. That's an eighth Muslim. Eighth Muslim.
by the way, he copy and pasted that from some that will remain unnamed from me.
Exactly. 8 Muslims that have defended Muhammad's obvious pedophilia, his attraction to children, Aisha, having intercourse with a child. This is wrong. So tell me, why is this guy coming back up? Don't come back up, yo. Already asking nonsense. Come back the next day. Today's not your day, buddy. Rebecca was not free, and Mary was not 12. But if you believe that, join the stage, OG, and defend your belief. Rebecca was not 3 years old when she married Isaac, nor was Mary 12 when she had Jesus. So, OG, if you believe that, I invited you to the stage. I clicked invite. There you go. Requested to join. Come right up. Defend this. He canceled the request. Why you cancel your request, man? I'm going to invite you again. OG, join the stage. Defend what you believe. Mary was not free. Rebecca was not free. Mary was not 12. And Muhammad is evil. This guy's a coward. Just get out of my chat. You're a coward. You don't want to defend what you're saying. All you cowards and keyboard warriors, get out of my chat. Please.
I can barely make out what he's even saying. Like I don't think the discussion would go well either way, based on the way he's typing. I don't think he would speak much better.
Muslims, there are free invite buttons on the right side of the screen. If you disagree with the prompt that Paul is greater than Muhammad, this is your time to shine. Click the invite button and join the stage and tell me why Muhammad is greater than Paul. Please tell me why. Defend your belief. Defend your belief that Muhammad is greater than Paul. Asho, Jesus prayed because he was a man who relied on his father and he is reverent to his father. So Jesus prayed to stay in communication with his heavenly father because as he's on earth, he prayed to his father. See how easily I can answer that? And Muslims will ask you guys questions if Muhammad was okay to sleep with a 9-year-old girl. Nonsense. See how easily I answered that? Masho, I answered your question. So join the stage, Masho, and tell me, was it okay for Muhammad to sleep with Aisha? And why? Muslims, join the stage. Muslims, please join the stage and tell me why Muhammad is greater than Paul. Please defend that. Please defend Muhammad. Because he's not looking good right now. Scientifically, a girl is not done puberty at 9. Actually, scientifically, a girl is just starting puberty at 9 years old. She's not ready to have intercourse. Her body's not prepared. She's not ready to have children. Her risk of injury is incredibly high. Her risk of injury is incredibly high, both physically and psychologically. She is not ready at all to have children or to have intercourse. So please defend Muhammad in this. Defend Muhammad's intercourse with Aisha. Please defend this. Elmi Elegy. Muhammad is greater than Paul. Muhammad has a kingdom down below. Kingdom in L. Agreed. Muslims, y'all can join up. Tell me, was it okay for Muhammad to have intercourse with Aisha? Please defend it. This is your live. You guys swear I cut you guys off, but I let you guys speak. All I try to do is keep you guys on topic. I don't know why when Logic does his live streams, it's so easy. You guys are so calm. When I do my live streams, I tried to do them earlier. Y'all get so hasty and so aggressive. Just stay on topic and we'll have a wonderful conversation. Just stay on topic. So Muslims, join the stage. Hamado, why are you typing in the chat, man? Join the stage. Ermasho, why are you typing in the chat? Join the stage. Muslims, join up and tell me. Muslims, join the stage and tell me, was it okay for Muhammad to sleep with 9-year-old Aisha? Was that okay to do? Please defend it. Please defend it. Muhammad's seed was smaller than the mustard seed. This guy on YouTube is crazy. The true mustard seed dilemma. Holy moly. Oh man, Muhammad evil.
Absolutely insane.
Insane.
Bro. Gosh.
Kashi Kroy. Holy. Muhammad. Mr. Black, Muhammad, I see you in the chat. Join the stage. Marbu, join the stage. All you Muslims here, join the stage. Defend Muhammad. Why did he have intercourse with 9-year-old Aisha? How is he greater than Paul if he did something like that? All you Muslims in the chat, I'm trying to invite you, but you guys don't want to join. There are free invite buttons on the right side of my face. Free invite buttons right here. So join the stage and tell us why Muhammad is greater than Paul. Yes, this Irma show, this refutes Islam. This is one way Islam is refuted. So tell me.
See, like me personally, I don't usually use the moral arguments. I use other arguments. So it's not like we're stuck with just this one thing. Christians use different arguments against Islam.
No, you only use this argument.
Striving, that's not striving. Don't respond. That's not the topic. Striving, how you doing?
I'm good. What's up? Why are you being blasphemous?
Yeah, man. Simple question. Do you believe that it was morally acceptable for Muhammad to have intercourse with Aisha when she was 9?
She was an adult, even according to her own words. Now let me ask you: do you agree with?
So striving. I'm not done. Do you believe that it was okay for Muhammad? So I just need a yes or no though. So Muhammad. Striving. Mute up for a second.
Hold on, bro.
Mute up for a second.
No, you're repeating yourself.
Striving. Just calm down. Calm down. So Muhammad having intercourse with Aisha when she was 9 was acceptable. Is that a yes?
According to Aisha, her own words, she was an adult, so yes.
Yes, so okay, so you're saying it was acceptable. Okay. Can you show me an example in history? Can you actually give me the science evidence for a 9-year-old girl being ready for sexual intercourse and being past puberty?
Okay, let me ask you, do you agree with Deuteronomy 22:28?
Why are you deflecting to Deuteronomy? Can you answer me?
Because I answered you and you just keep asking questions. So can you answer me about Deuteronomy 22:28?
I don't think you guys understand.
But
Go ahead, Johnny.
You're running.
There was no concession yet, so there's no need to move on yet. When someone concedes to something.
No, I don't concede to anything.
Yeah, you might think that you've answered it, but Glenn has not conceded your answer. So why are we moving on?
Because I answered it. Are we just going to stay on the same topic all day?
Yeah, so
Glenn hasn't accepted your answer as resolving the problem.
Okay, so he has to accept my answer. Are you okay? What kind of way is that to discuss?
I am okay. When you're in a conversation debating people, if someone disagrees with your answer, we're not just going to move on. We're going to discuss that answer further and unpack it to see if it actually works.
No,
like, let's say
I'm not going with your narrative. If your narrative is wrong, we debunk it, refute it, and move on.
So you think that if someone gives an answer, you don't have to press them?
Are you not answering about Deuteronomy 22:28?
Well, I don't see the point in going there because I can just say, if I answer it, or if Glenn answers it, we can just say we've answered it and then move on to another point and not let you press further. So, but I really don't know what we're doing.
From my own books, and I answered it twice, and you guys haven't answered anything.
I'm not done with my questions though, striving. So I hear your answer.
Exactly.
I hear your answer. You said striving. You gotta let me finish though, right? You're on my panel. Have respect. Let me finish. Your answer was that according to Aisha's own words, she was mature and she would have been an adult, so yes, it was okay. So my question based on what you said was, is it scientific? Is there evidence that says that a 9-year-old girl is either past puberty or is an adult ready to have intercourse or to have a child? Is there any evidence you can give me?
According to the Bible, Mary was 11 when she had a child, so you shouldn't even have a problem with this.
Is there any evidence you could give me? Yes or no? And no, the Bible does not say that.
Yes, according to your own early traditions. So what's the issue?
Striving. Can I ask you this?
No, because you coming up with these questions.
No.
You can't even defend your own beliefs.
The Bible says intercourse is when you're past puberty. 1 Corinthians 7:36, Ezekiel chapter 16. So striving. I'm gonna ask you. Yeah.
Track his own arguments.
Striving. Is it okay for a grown man to have intercourse with a 9-year-old girl today? Is that acceptable?
Nobody said Aisha was a girl. She said she was an adult. Thank you.
Are you an adult at 9 years old? Striving. Are you an adult, fully grown adult at 9 years old?
I'm saying what Aisha said. If you don't
striving. I need an answer, brother. Are you a full grown adult at 9 years old? Yes or no?
Why are you coming with all these leading questions but don't want to answer one question about Christianity?
Because the topic is on Islam. Like, let me meet this guy for a second. I don't know if you Muslims like are like not getting it. I have a topic, so we're gonna talk about my topic. You guys keep trying to deflect because you're scared of this topic, because you know Muhammad's wrong for what he did. So please stay on topic. I asked you about the topic. Striving. Are you is a child grown at 9 years old? Is she an adult at 9 years old? Yes or no?
Woman, and she said it herself. Thank you.
So a 9-year-old girl is a grown woman?
She said herself she was a grown woman. So
could you give me the scientific evidence, the biological evidence for being grown at 9?
People in the chat, 11, 12.
Could you give me the evidence scientifically for being grown at 9?
Do you agree that she said she was a woman? Yes or no?
Show me the hadith. And while you pull it up,
so you don't even know what you're talking about?
I do. She was a 9-year-old girl. She played with dolls.
No, she said she was a woman.
She was 9 and she played with dolls. Can you show me, striving, evidence, scientific evidence that says a 9-year-old girl is an adult, that is fully grown and past puberty? Can you show that to me, please?
I could, but I don't care to look that stuff up because she even said she was an adult.
I don't know why you guys can't deal with evidence. Like, you guys know you guys are looking really suspect right now. All of the Muslims so far have defended this evil behavior. Johnny, you want to take the next one?
Maybe just really quick, striving. If you want to see what arguments I do use, then send me a DM and we'll set up a discussion. Are we running like the Aisha argument? Because I'm not super familiar with like all the details. I don't know if I would.
It's okay, Johnny. I'll continue. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Zara, how's it going? Zara, are you there? Gone. Okay. All right. Muslims, I see Pharisaic Muslim in the chat. A bunch of you Muslims are in the chat. Guys, Muslims, there are free invite buttons. I'm not going to be long today. I'm going to end live at like 9 o'clock on the dot. So Muslims, I see you guys. If you guys disagree with my topic, join the stage. Pharisaic Muslim, stop hiding like a coward and join the stage. You keep chatting in the chat. Join the stage. Be a man. Don't be a coward. Let's speak man to man. Let's speak online. Defend Muhammad. You guys keep running and hiding in the chat. You guys don't want to defend your prophet. You guys don't want to defend your beliefs. You guys don't want to defend his evil. Muhammad, I will do this topic in person or in my bedroom. It's just I do online on TikTok. The truth will set you free, brother. And if you don't have the truth, you're not free. I disagree with what's going on in Palestine. I disagree with the actions of Israel, and I disagree with the actions of Hamas that they did when they stormed and they kidnapped a lot of Israelis. So I disagree with both of their actions. That's my thoughts on Palestine. So, yeah. Muhammad, I see you in the chat. Why you guys keep hiding? Join the stage. Do you guys want to have a conversation? Defend your prophet. Why did Muhammad sleep with a 9-year-old girl? How's a 9-year-old girl scientifically a woman, a grown woman? Why do you guys defend this? Why do you guys believe this? Why do you guys believe he's a true prophet? All indicators I see show that Muhammad is worse than Paul, way worse than Paul. That Muhammad is under Paul's feet. So Muslims, defend your beliefs. How is Muhammad greater than Paul? Tell me. Abdul Hakim, I see a comment. Join the stage. Join the stage, y'all. Tell me. Is that for you? I see you too. Join the stage. What's with all these Muslims like chatting in the chat and not trying to join? Are you guys scared of defending Muhammad? It's not a hard conversation. I mean, I could simply say that Muhammad was wrong. I don't know why it's so hard for you guys to admit that. Truth, how's it going?
Hey bro, what's up? It's Quentin. How you doing?
I'm good. What's your religious background?
I'm a Christian, but I don't believe that Jesus Christ is God.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Could you speak up a little bit though? Your mic is a little low.
Oh, somebody complained about my mic. Oh my gosh. What about now? Is it better?
Yeah, that's better. That's better. All right, man. So you said you don't believe Jesus is God. So what do you believe about Jesus?
Okay. So I believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of the living God, the Messiah.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The light of the world, the way, the truth, the Lamb of God.
All right, beautiful. Have you ever read John chapter 1?
Yeah, I've read it.
All right, let's go there real quick.
Okay.
John chapter 1, we're going to begin at verse 1, all right?
Okay.
Set my camera right quick. All right. Could you read what it says here?
Okay, it says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God.
So, do you agree that the text says that the Word was God here?
Yeah.
All right. And it says in verse 2, what does it say here?
He was with God in the beginning.
Verse 3?
All things were created through him, and apart from him, not even one thing was created that has been created.
All right, so the Word is God. The Word's there from the beginning, and the Word is creator, correct?
No, the Bible says the Word was God. It doesn't say the Word is God. It said the Word was God.
John, you want to say anything to that?
Yeah, the Greek in John 1:1 is speaking of eternity past in all three clauses. So, for instance, in the first clause, when it says, in the beginning was the Word, anarche en ha logos, that's essentially saying that the Word already was from eternity. So, it's not that the Word used to be God, then stopped being God, which is nonsense, biblically speaking. It's just saying that he, from eternity past, is God.
Okay, so normally there's nothing like eternity in the Greek. So when you see that the
What?
theon and the theos, yes, there's nothing like eternity from that John 1:1 in the Greek. Yeah, there's nothing like that. So what I'm saying is that the first God there, he said, and the Word was with God. That is theon or ton theon, and the other one is theos. So what I want to bring about is that
So was the Word God? Yes or no? What is the Word here God? Yes or no?
the Word was God. Yeah,
So is he still God or is he not God anymore, according to you?
I'm just reading what the scripture said.
So the word was God, right?
Yeah, was God.
Okay.
Yeah, not is God.
The word is the creator, right? It says here, all things are created through him.
Yeah, everything was created through him, but it's not the creator.
And apart from him, not one thing was created that had been created. So was there any way for creation to happen without the Word? Yes or no?
What do you say?
Was there any way for creation to happen without the Word? Yes or no?
Can you rephrase your question very well, sorry?
The Bible says that apart from him, not one thing was created that has been created. So,
Yeah, true.
was there any way for creation to happen without the Word?
No, impossible.
All right, beautiful.
Creation,
So the Word was God. The Word was with God, being the Father, and the Word is the Creator. It says here.
No. Please, let's take it back to 1 to 3, please. Sorry.
Hold up.
Take it to 1 to 3.
So if everything was created through you, you're not creator?
Yeah, I'm coming. Let's take it from 1 to 3, please.
Hold up. Please answer me though. Please answer me. If everything was created through you, are you not the creator? Yes or no?
No, because it's through me. Somebody do it through me. He's through me. I'm not the creator.
So you're saying that if Jesus wasn't there, creation could still happen?
Okay, let the Bible speak by itself.
I'm letting the Bible speak. The Bible says apart from him, nothing was created. So was creation possible without Jesus? Yes or no?
Creation is not possible without Jesus.
Okay. And it says all things were created through him. So was Jesus creator? Yes or no? Did he create?
No.
Okay.
No, so let me make my stand.
All right. So one more question. One more question. I'll let you speak.
Oh my God.
Trust me. So if Jesus is not creator, that means he's created according to you, right?
Of course.
But it says all things were created through him. Wouldn't all things include Jesus?
No, because Jesus cannot be created through Jesus. It's impossible. It doesn't make sense.
Okay, so if
Jesus.
Jesus cannot be created through Jesus, that means he has to be the one who creates all things, right?
No, because there's someone that is still part of Jesus Christ.
So you guys, so I'm gonna mute you for a second. You guys see how he kept asking to go back to the scriptures. Once he sticks with the scriptures, he actually realizes that it goes against him, because he just said what's right. It makes no sense for Jesus to create Jesus. Exactly. Because it says all things were created by him. Meaning Jesus is the creator who created all things. But since he believes Jesus is created, he cannot affirm John 1 verse 3. John 1 verse 3 is heresy to this individual because he cannot affirm that all things were created by Jesus. You can unmute, sir.
Thank you very much. I love what you say just now. So can we start from John 1 verse 1? Can you show the screen to everybody, please? Let's start from 1 verse 1, please. Sorry. That would be very okay.
And Johnny, when you want to speak, Johnny, you can come in.
Okay, so it says in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God, right?
Yep, that's what it says.
Yeah, in that John 1, it happens when? Is it when in heaven or on earth?
Speaking about the beginning.
The beginning, is it when Jesus Christ was on earth or when it was in heaven?
Before time. So not on earth, not before heaven, before time.
Okay, thank you very much. So we both conclude that it was not when he was on earth. So that means Jesus, which is the Word, was God when creation have not happened on earth, right?
Nor in heaven. He was always God. The word is imperfect. It's imperfect tense. So meaning he's always been God.
I didn't even mention heaven. I said before creation of earth. That's what I said.
Before creation of anything, Jesus Christ is God. Yes.
Okay. So now that scripture says he was God, right? That was not when he was on earth, right? So now let's stick to that part. Let's stick with what the scripture said, that Jesus Christ was God, right? So the question is it a present tense or past tense?
Imperfect tense.
It's, if I could expand really quick, it's in the Greek, it's imperfect indicative. And when the linking verbs such as am, is, are, was, and were are in the imperfect indicative, they are going to be a continuous past action that doesn't have a specified beginning or end point. So in this context, that's why I said it's eternity past, because there is no specified end point. Because you don't cease to be God. Because God is immutable.
Say no. Let's talk about your doctrine. Just finish that English. That English was, sorry. You said infinity what? Infinity
eternity past.
Past. Okay, thank you. So,
Do you know what eternity past is?
wait, is there a was? Sorry. Are you
Do
saying
you know
that
what
the Greek
eternity
grammar?
past is, brother?
No, I don't know. That's not in the Greek grammar or the English
Y-
grammar.
yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah.
It's. Glenn, are you saying something?
No, I'm just saying that he's wrong. Go ahead, Johnny.
Yeah, eternity past is a theological way of speaking of eternity, and we speak of it analogically, meaning that it's not fully literal because there's no time in eternity. So eternity past just is a human way of saying from all eternity. So when we use the past tense for eternity, we're just speaking of something that remains true because eternally it is true. So you can say God existed before creation, but you're not saying now he ceased to exist. That's eternity past because he continues to exist today. Does that make sense?
Okay, so it doesn't make sense in one area. Let me tell you the reason why it doesn't make sense.
Your mic is low again. Your mic is low again.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
That's better, yeah.
Okay. So I said the reason why it doesn't make sense is this. When the Greek is talking about was, when you look at the Greek word very well, it doesn't specify maybe an eternity past or something like that. So that's a theology.
Brother, could I respond to that?
Okay, go on.
Yeah.
Show me the Greek.
So, truth. Do you see this? This is the word was. It says, and the word was God. Do you see that right here? The word was God. You see that? Truth. Do you see this on the screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen perfectly fine.
All right. Could you read what it says here? What does it say right there?
Where?
I'll pull it up right here. What does it say?
It says imperfect active, indicative, third person singular.
Beautiful. So that means the tense is imperfect tense. Do you agree?
Don't tell me what it means. Just read what is there, please. Imperfect active, right?
Imperfect tense. Do you agree it says imperfect tense?
No. Let's go back to what we opened just now. Sorry.
Truth. This is what we opened on the screen. So do you agree that the word is in imperfect tense?
Imperfect what?
The tense of the word is imperfect.
Imperfect active. So
Right. So it's imperfect tense, right? You agree with that?
imperfect active, right?
Yes. Do you agree with that?
Okay, yeah.
All right. I'm going to read the definition for imperfect tense, okay? Okay. Definition of imperfect tense. Generally represents continual or repeated action. Where the present tense might indicate they are acting, the imperfect tense would indicate they kept on acting. In the case of the verb to be, the imperfect tense is used as a general past tense and does not carry the connotation of continual or repeated action. So, we see here.
Can you read the last part one more time? Sorry. The last part. Sorry.
In the case of the verb to be, however, the imperfect tense is. Who's this spamming in my chat? One sec. Let me mute this person.
I got you.
Yeah. In the case of the verb to be, however, the imperfect tense. One sec. The imperfect tense is used as a general past tense, and does not carry the connotation of continual or repeated action.
Okay, thank you. I love that. That. So let's go back to the text.
So I'm not done speaking though, please. I'm not done speaking. So according to the definition, an imperfect tense represents something that is continual or repeated, or if we have the verb to be, it represents something that's being spoken of as a general past tense. Which is why Johnny said, if you say God existed in the beginning, you're not saying God ceased to exist after the beginning. You're just making a point to say that God in eternity past, in the beginning, he existed at that time. So when the text says that the word was God, almost done. When the text says the word was God, it doesn't mean he stopped being God at some point. That's nonsense. All it's making note of is that as Johnny said, in the beginning, like it says here, the word was God. That the word was divine. The word's always been divine, because even in the beginning, In eternity past, as Johnny said, before creation, the Word was God. That's what imperfect tense means. So can you deal with that?
Can you go back to that imperfect tense? Sorry, can you go back there? Sorry. So let's read the last line together. I'll read the first one. It says generally represents continual or repeated action. So when an action is being repeated or continua is being used, right? So now let's go to the last part. It says imperfect tense is used as a general past tense and does not carry the connotation of continua or repeated action. Did you accept that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't contradict our position.
Yeah. I'm just saying that you accept that. We're all listening, right? We're all listening. So let's go back to John 1:1 now.
Brother, do you understand what I said? Do you understand what Johnny said?
No, I don't. Sorry, Johnny. I just read that and I accepted that and I asked you that you accept that also. You said yes. So let's continue.
So do you understand what it says then? That it's referring to something that happened in the beginning before time. That's referring that he at that time was God, not saying that he stopped being God like you're trying to import.
No. I just accept what that's.
So truth. Are you saying that the Word is not God now?
Oh my God! I said I accept what that.
Truth, please, brother, please don't play games with me. We read you what it says. We told you what it means. You're still playing games. So please be honest and upfront. Are you trying to say that the Word is not God now? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So where in the imperfect tense does it say that the word that when imperfect tense is used, that means it stops being whatever it says it is? Can you tell me?
Please, can you go back there, sir? So can you read the last part that said
However, the imperfect tense is used as a general past tense and does not carry the connotation of continual or repeated action.
So how do you understand that?
That means that when it is used for the verb to be, it's referring to a past tense event. It's referring to something that has happened in context of this text here before time.
No.
I'm not done. Don't cut me off. Please don't cut me off. So when the term is used when the verb to be is used, the imperfect tense is referring to something that happened in general past tense. So in context of John 1, it's referring to the Word being God in the beginning, which is before creation, before time. So when it says this, it's saying that in the beginning, the Word was God, and the Word was God at that time, and it talks about the Word being the Creator. So that's what it means. That's what the text says. That's what it defines it as. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't imply that he stops being God. In the same way, when you say God existed in the beginning, it doesn't imply that God stopped existing.
Okay, sir. Sir, that place, does it say that sometimes, generally?
Oh my goodness! Get out of here! Get out of here! It's 9 o'clock anyways. It's time for me to go. But that's I'm done. I'm done.
Can I say one more thing?
Of course.
Yeah. If you actually also read the Old Testament in Job 9:8 and Isaiah 44:24, it essentially says God alone creates, and you see that the Word, the Logos, created. So what truth would have to admit is that the Creator no longer existed, because if I can formalize it like this: premise 1, God alone creates. Premise 2, the Word creates. Conclusion 1, the Word is the Creator, because God alone is the Creator. Premise 3, if truth interpretation, this is not going to be exact, obviously, exact format, I'm just doing this off the top of my head, but premise 3, if the Word, if truth interpretation is correct that the Word ceased to be God, then the Word, the Creator, no longer exists. So conclusion, the Creator no longer exists. That's essentially the argument that truth just made, that the Creator is no longer in existence. Now we know from the doctrine of the immutability of God, namely that God cannot change, and the eternality of God, that he exists in eternity, God doesn't cease to be God. He's always God. So if the Word was God, then he's God today.
Agree, exactly. And the text says, in the beginning was the Word, same word. So if the Word was there in the beginning, according to him, how he's using the term I may, or the word for was, that means the Word is not there anymore. So I don't know how he's trying to understand this text, because he's saying was refers to something that happened in the past and ended. So the first clause literally says, in the beginning was the Word. So I guess according to this individual, the Word is not there anymore. Or as you said, Johnny, if we say God existed in Greek, according to that individual, that means God does not exist anymore. These people are so blinded by sin and blinded by their false doctrines. Like they can't see anything clearly. Like the same with the Muslims. All you guys came up today and defended PDF, Philia. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? This is horrible. But Johnny, I thank you so much for coming up, brother. I have to go. It's 9 o'clock. But I appreciate all you guys joining today.
All right, brother. God bless. I'm going to try to send you something really quick based on the topic today.
Oh, no problem. Yeah. Thank you, Johnny. All right. All you guys on TikTok and YouTube, I appreciate you guys joining. Thank you for the wonderful, wonderful conversation today. Hopefully you guys on TikTok and YouTube learned something today. Hopefully you guys learned how Muhammad is an evil individual, that Muhammad does not compare to the Apostle Paul, that Muhammad, as Sam Shimon says, burns under the feet of Jesus Christ, and Muhammad is a false prophet, and that Paul is ultimately greater than the Islamic prophet who they call Muhammad. God bless you guys. Have a great day. Stay blessed. Get good rest. All the best. And at the end of the day, let God take care of the rest. Bible level 1, 2, 3, 4. Ouch. Also, I'm the word. You are a weirdo. Don't come into my chat again. Out. YouTube, God bless you guys. Have a wonderful night. Appreciate you guys for joining. And see you guys on Sunday or Monday.